Hey, what's going on, guys? Marty, welcome back to another Minecraft video. So I'm back in medieval town or medieval village, and I've just built another build down there. It's a huge build, and yeah, compared to the medieval towns houses, this is quite of a large build, I suppose, and it's complete with a little barn and a little farm. So I'm gonna take you to it now, and I think this is going to be pretty much the main entrance. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to change it, but for now, it's like the main entrance, and a little path where you could go from one house into another in the medieval town. Let me guys know what I should call it, medieval town or medieval village. I'm not too sure. So this is like the front. I try to kind of keep it medievalish in a way. And yeah, kind of, I don't know, I've seen some pictures and you can see like plants hanging down from the houses. So I went ahead and planted well, not planted, I just placed a little dirt block there with a flower on top, and I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I was just kind of testing it out, and I thought, yeah, it looks kind of medieval. And so yeah, I hope you guys like the front view of the house. So this is I might actually do like another entrance going all the way here to the center point. I think I'm gonna do something in the middle there. I'm not sure yet what it's going to be, but yeah, see how it goes. So this is the front. I've got like a little light in here as well. Of course, I'm using the pumpkins. I planted a few trees here and there, kind of give it that natural look. Okay, so I think we should actually look. Well, let me just show you this side because I can't really go around and show you everything's now, because when I show you bit by bit, if I go show you the house from all the sides, I'm going to end up showing you everything that is around. So this is the house from this side and the front. So I'm going to go inside now and show you the inside, and yeah, see how it goes. Okay, so you come in here and it's a larger house. So you've got slightly of a larger space in here, and you've got a huge couch. Of course, you need a little sink to wash your hand. Back then, there wasn't like a private sort of area where there's like the kitchen and a private area for this and that. So it was pretty much open, and most of the houses they had the toilets outside. So and here I've actually made a little toilet, just because it's like a sort of a posh house in a way. You got like a little toilet. I know it doesn't really seem like posh, but imagine yourself back at a time where like they hardly had any water running and stuff like that. So things was very difficult, and he had like just a little hole in the ground there where people used to kind of do their private stuff. And yeah, a little chest for some storage, stuff like that, and a table. Of course, I've got two tables in here. I'm gonna take it upstairs now. The houses are very small, sort of compact in a way, but still, this is like a large house in a medieval time. So in here you got like four beds, so it's for like four persons um, home, I suppose. And here you could like have a little place where you could just sit down and probably do your prepare your weapons or whatever. At the time what they used to do. I don't think they used to kind of play PlayStation stuff like that. So they must have just sit down and read some books and do some stuff, or just go outside and play. And yeah, some more storage spaces, and they used to kind of store all this stuff like in little boxes. Like wooden boxes and stuff like that. They didn't have like a proper, stackable wardrobe and stuff like that. So yeah, they had like storage boxes and stuff like that, and of course you need like a table where you could do like your stuff on or whatever. And yeah, this is pretty much the house from inside. Yep. And now you have another door. Most of the houses back then they had like more than one door. So this house leads into like a private little barn, which is on the side here, and very sort of compact barn. This is like the front. Let me just show you how it looks from the side. Okay, so this is like from this side here, and this is like the back. 'Cause most of those like people, rich people and stuff like that back then, they had like their own little farm, their little farmland and barn and stuff like that. So, and the barns were basically made out of timber and like uh, wooden planks, I suppose. And the houses they used to kind of use like straws and I don't know, some crazy stuff to kind of do the ceiling out of. But we only have wooden planks really to kind of play around with, and stairs and stuff like that. So okay, now this is like the little barn. You come in, you have a little place you can put like your animals' food and stuff like that. And yeah, just one cow. Even though those people are pretty rich, but they only have a cow because they were very expensive back then, and two chickens to get their early morning eggs. So this is like the barn from inside. I don't know. It's slightly difficult because I'm trying to think when I'm building like back to the medieval time. So through here you come into like a little farm, and you have some pumpkin watermelons at the back there. Oh, it's still taking time to actually grow. And a little private place here where you could put like the the hoe and all that stuff. And I'll just place a stone hole here because I thought back then probably most of the time they probably ended up using the stone, or probably like a wooden hoe, I suppose. And they didn't have like the iron, all that stuff. It wasn't really available that much to them. I mean, it was, but they were mainly using it like for like war weapons and all that stuff, like making swords and all that. So they probably didn't actually intend on using too much materials like iron materials, stuff like that, for farming. I don't know, this is just my personal opinion, I suppose, because there used to be like a lot of war going on back then. I feel like I'm actually going into a history lesson right now. So this is pretty much the house from the back, and as you can see, it's very high. Actually, it's kind of looks even larger from outside, I suppose. And this is like the barn, and this is like a little farm. So I'm just trying to kind of play around with the designs and try to kind of make something different. I don't want to do like I don't want to be like doing something like everyone else done before, something like that on YouTube. So I'm trying to kind of put my little touch on the houses and making them look old, but it adds little features here and there that kind of my own. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'm gonna try to be building more as well, as I said. And I don't know if I'm actually gonna build any more then, but I want to try to go to the other side and probably build, because the houses back then they were very close to each other. So yeah, I might end up building something in the middle there as well. So I'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it once more. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Take care for now, and bye bye. Peace.